Well, folks, he said he was going to set it on fire one day. If you look over, it might be up in flames. Today is the day it goes up in flames. What we have here today is the MS180C by Stihl. It's a 16-inch chainsaw. It comes with a 1.9 cubic inch motor or 31 cc's, 2 horsepower, 2-stroke. This one has a couple add-ons or bonuses, or something just makes it easy for you as a homesteader or a beginning homesteader, or even someone at home that just wants a chainsaw around the house and you don't want electric, you want a 2-stroke or a gas. And this is kind of the one I'm thinking you want to go with. One is because it's Stihl, and they've been around for years and they make good quality stuff. Yes, there's other ones out there, but I'm kind of set on Stihl on certain items. What makes this nice is this is a easy start or a quick pull or easy pull. I forget what they call it exactly, but the thing behind it is I have a really bad shoulder, and of course it's the shoulder I will use to pull the pull start. So it has like a compression release. It's real easy to pull, or it's geared. I'm not sure exactly. I know when I was sold it, they told me it had a compression release. The other few good things about that is it is a pretty quick to change the tension on your chain. Pretty much you undo this, you unscrew this, this comes off, this would all come off. Of course, then you can change your bar right here. You can change your chain, but then this all moves right now. And what also it has is, oops, up here is when this is all tight and this locks in to these gears, with this open, you can adjust the chain with this. So there's no more getting the wrench or losing the wrench. What you go do, all it is just all in here. I usually clean this out before I change the chain, or I am adjusting it. I'll clean it all out. Just turn that, make it tight, it locks in. There's a bunch of little gears in there, it locks in, and that's what holds the chain. I'm sure over time it will probably loosen a little bit, but all you gotta do is loosen that, move this wheel, ties the chain. So there's no more having that tool, undoing everything, pulling it tight, tying back all those bolts. You just do this. So it's quick and easy. It's great for the quick and easy part. It's great for the beginning person because you're not having to mess with these tools. It's something that you're not used to. So if you're coming out of the city or coming from the suburbs and you're going to homesteading and you need a chainsaw, but you don't need a big MS500i, you know, you just need something to cut down a 12-inch tree or do some yard work, and you don't want the electric, you want the gas, this is where this comes in. This comes in really nice. It also is the standard on Stihl starting. You would take this, put it down, that's full choke. You pull the handle, once it burps, you move it up to half choke, give it a pull or two, it'll fire right up, and you squeeze that, and it goes to run automatically. And this is off. The other good things about this one for a beginning homestead or for a homestead chainsaw is it is a 16-inch bar. It is a smaller bar. It's not real beefy, but it's big enough to take down those 12-inch trees, or, you know, the neighbor says, hey, I got some tops taken down by some people taking logs to the mill, and they always leave the tops behind. You can go over there and cut most tops with this chainsaw. The other thing about this chainsaw is the oil and fuel. When you buy the chainsaw from Stihl, they'll say, buy this oil and we'll add another year to your warranty. Well, you're going to have to buy the oil anyways. Just buy the darn oil. You get a 2-year warranty with it on the motor. But not only that, it makes it pretty easy. It's buy a 1-gallon gas can, you fill it up, no more than 10% ethanol, and you just pour in the one thing of oil. It's 50-to-1 immediately. There's no playing around, there's no measuring. It's just poured into 1-gallon gas can. Mix it around, you're good. The gas and the bar oil, they almost run exactly the same. So when you run this out of gas, the bar oil is empty. It's a good thing because you could fill this up a couple times on other ones and hey, your bar oil goes empty and you don't know it. So every time you run this and you run her out of gas, you take this off, fill her up with gas, put some bar oil in it, and it'll last another tank. But that is the good thing, but it's also the bad thing. It doesn't last long. It has a decent amount of runtime on it, but when you go out and you're going to be cutting down, let's say 4 or 5 trees, and you're going to buck all the branches off, bring your bar oil, bring your gas with, because you're going to need it. You'll probably need it, you know, darn close to almost every tree. You know, depending on the size of the tree. I cut down a 12-inch ash yesterday, and pretty much after I cut it all up, debranch it, and cut it into my 16-inch lengths, I'm out of gas. So it pretty much was 1 tree, 1 tank of gas. That is the negative thing about this chainsaw, is just it doesn't have a lot of run time. I wish it had about maybe not another full-size amount, but at least another half, just to get a little more out of it. Okay, along with it going out of oil and gas same time, there is sight windows on the side here for your gas. There's sight window for your bar oil up front, which you can always check. The chain, you know, there's multiple chains you can buy for this, depending on how much aggression you need. The one right from the factory I've used now for a while. I cut some wood up last year. I've been cutting all that slab wood out front and got about 2 face cords now on this chain. And I finally hit with the file and sharpened it up a little bit. You know, I'm not a professional sharpener on these, but it didn't take much. I just bought the steel files, ran it through, boom, done. I do like the Oregon stuff too, but for now I'm just running the steel chains. But that's pretty much it about this. I think it's a good chainsaw for beginning homesteaders or people in the city. It's good for someone to throw on the back of their lawn tractor or their tractor, whatever it may be, and just something simple to use. It's not going to take down your big trees. It's not going to, you know, go out and cut down a 24-inch black walnut for you. But it will do its job, and it's also a great one for bucking logs. Like if someone cuts down a big tree and you're going there and you're just picking up the rest or trimming out the rest, this is a great saw for that. I said it's easy to adjust. Chain starts going out of adjustment, shut her off, undo that, move that wheel, and you really are not moving that wheel much. You're not, you know, sitting there spinning it. It's just a little bit. That chain's tight. Retie that all up, boom, you're back in business. Just start it right back up. Starts easy. There's just a lot of good things about this. So that's why I would recommend this. There is some bad things, like I said, and it's just the amount of fuel that it holds. I would like it to hold a little bit more. I like the bar to be a little bit beefier, but that's just my personal opinion. Few last things is 16-inch bar is max recommended on this. You can run a 12-inch bar too, but 16-inch max. I would like to have something a little bit bigger myself, but for what this is, it's a good little machine. Good for people with bad shoulders like me. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again.